Hello, online crew. How are you all? Hope you're all awesome. Today, I'm going to share with you a couple of more things that you need to be aware of regarding the new version of Facebook. Now, this is what I'm going to discuss today is specifically related to those of you with business pages you want to listen in, and those of you that are doing Facebook advertising, you want to listen in. Those of you that have a group of some sort, listen in tomorrow. And just general to just listen anyway to get an overview of some of the things that you need to know. So what we've worked out is it's actually the 2nd of September in my part of the world. It might be 1st of September in your part of the world at the timing of the recording of this video. And it seems that the rollout of the new Facebook has not been universal as of the 1st of September. Some people still have the ability to switch back. So the whole, as of September, you won't be able to switch back and, etc. Maybe it's going to roll out over the month of September. So I'm curious to know, guys, are you stuck with the new version of Facebook, or can you still switch back? Are some of you still not haven't been pushed to the new version of Facebook? You're still on the classic version of Facebook? Let me know. It's interesting to see how this is rolling out. But there's things that are missing. There are things that are different. There's still glitches, and there's new things as well. So I want to make you aware of two particular things. As I said, this is important if you advertise on Facebook or you just have a business page, and more importantly, you would like to network from your business page. Now, this is not a bad thing to do, guys, especially if your business page is the same name as you, like mine. I can network as my business page. And there's an easier way to do this now with the new version. So I'll show you that. So I showed you just a couple of things you need to know, but I am going to talk about groups in the new version tomorrow. So you might want to turn up tomorrow as well and listen in. So welcome, guys. If we haven't met before, my name's Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain, which just means I'm at a service to this amazing community we have here of home-based business owners and entrepreneurs, those building a business from home, bringing it online and learning to leverage social media and the big wide world of the internet with modern strategies to attract people to you, to find customers and, build your business. So that's what we talk about here. So if anybody is new to our community, please make yourself known. Say hello in the chat there so we can give you a nice warm welcome. Thank you to those of you that are turning up live, which is I'm an hour and a half earlier than I normally am because I'm hosting a webinar in just less than 30 minutes, reviewing a whole lot of people's Facebook ads. So those two that are live, welcome and thank you for adjusting to the time. And those of you that are catching the replay, hello to you guys, as well. So let's just check in with a few of you. We've got Crystal here. How are you? Good to see you on. She's a life member of our coaching community. We've got Hero here as well. Tammy, good morning in your part of the world. Hello, Christine. We've got Clarissa, because yes, the UK people love it because it gets so late when I go live in the UK. So when I come early, you get the opportunity to jump on. So lovely to see you here, Clarissa. I made it to you early. You remembered today. Well done, Olive. Great to see you on. Hello, Judy and Bob. I was thinking about you guys this morning. How are you going? How's your recovery going, Judy? Hello, my crew, family, and captain. Hello, Steph. Good to see you here. We've got Emma as well. Hello, Megan. You switched back today. So, Nicole, does that mean you had the new, but you've switched back to the classic? Just clarify that for me because I can still do it. So I'm presuming others of you can, but there will come a point, maybe the end of September, maybe they're adjusting through the whole month of September. We don't know. No one knows. But you don't want to keep avoiding it by switching back. You might need to fix things up, by going back and forth, but you really you don't want to avoid it because we all have to get used to it anyway. It's not that bad. It's just that it's different. Still on the classic version. So have you chosen that, Tammy, to go back, or have you not been given the new version? I can still switch back in Canada, but I'm using the new version now so I can get used to it. Yep, good strategy. Looks like still an option here in the US to switch back, I think you mean. Hey, Jen, good to see you on. I can still switch to the classic view in the USA. Okay, love the new version of Facebook. Good. Hey, Kitty, still on the classic. Okay. What's going to be interesting is, hey, Andrew, good to see you on. There's a number of us that have been switched to the new and we've chosen back to go to classic. And then you wake up another day, you've been switched to the new and you come back to the classic. So those that haven't switched to the new at all, you guys are probably the ones that are, just going to come across it one day and go, what is this? But it's really not that bad. It's just that we're not used to it. It's got, I'm sure it's all for the right reasons. Otherwise, Facebook doesn't deliberately want to upset its users. So I'm sure it'll all be good and we'll forget about it, in the weeks to come. So you keep switching back as well. Hey, Janet, good to see you on. Laura, Fort Myers, great to see you, Laura. Hi, Tina, lovely to see you here. Hey, Singh, good to see you here. We've got Nicole. Yes, Matt. Okay, great. Thanks for clarifying. You caught me off guard. Had to check the time. I thought it was 2 a.m. It's not 2 a.m., Clarissa. I am early. I couldn't post any pictures with the new version. Not sure what that is about. That's very interesting. I am the one that will be surprised. Okay, Hero hasn't got it all. I'm using the new version, just swapping back to classic to post stories, as I don't have the ability to post stories in the new version. Interesting, Megan. Thanks for that. Progressing well every day. In every way, I'm getting better and better. Thank you for asking. I'm so glad to hear that, Judy. You don't have that option. Okay, so interesting. So I think it's going to be like a month-long thing, maybe. But for those of you, well, let me tackle the Facebook advertising one first. Even if you're not currently advertising, if you have an account, like a business manager account, we used to be able to find that on the classic version. You still can. You just go to the little upside down arrow when you're in Facebook and you can open up your business manager right from there. So you just click that upside down arrow while you're on your Facebook news feed on a computer, and Business Manager is sitting right there. You click on your page and it takes you to your Business Manager. Not anymore, guys. So if you still have the classic version or you've got the new version and you can switch back to the classic version, open up your Business Manager and save the URL in your favorites. Because once you go to the new version, you can't find your business manager easily anymore. So you're just going to go and find it, and you're not going to be able to find it. So you want to do that still now while you've got the classic version. Pull up your business manager, check the URL reference, which will be, and I'll share my screen with you and you can screenshot. I got a couple of links for you guys. So it'll be business.facebook.com/home/accounts, _business_ID equals, and then it's your ID number. Okay, that's how you get to your business manager, and that is different with the new version, and it's hidden. So again, I will say, and I'll give you that link in a minute that you can write down, but just go and do it now. Go back to the classic version if you're new in the new version, open up your business manager, take the URL and stick it in your favorites. Stick that URL somewhere because you're going to need to do it. If your computer remembers your business manager, you should just be able to put in your URL business.facebook.com/home, and hopefully your business manager pops up. Okay, you should be able to do it that way. Okay, so that's one thing, and I'll share my screen and show you that link in a minute. The second thing I wanted to share with you is this. I came across this one accidentally, and I'll actually show you this one on screen in a second. But you know how you go to your Facebook and you've got your news feed for your personal profile, and there'll be things that the algorithm put in front of you, other people's stuff, groups that you're in, your posts, like it's your news feed from your personal profile. And when you interact, you're interacting from your personal profile. So with the new version of Facebook, there's a news feed like that from your business page. So it's not looking at your business page. You can find that easily enough from the new version. It's a news feed for your business page. So it's not just your content, it's everybody's content, but you can then interact from your business page. Now, little tip for you guys that are growing organically, going into groups, you want to get some exposure for your business page. If you can interact from your business page instead of your personal profile, then people could be going and checking out your business page instead of your personal profile. So there's a whole separate news feed, but there's this weird link that you have to type in to find it. So I'll share my screen and show you that. So you need to write down this URL that I'll show you in a minute. So I'll share my screen and show you what it looks like, but don't go anywhere because you need to screenshot the URL because you need to type in the URL in your computer to be able to find this separate news feed. Okay, so what I want to do is just try and find my live on my page. Just give me a second, guys. So there's just going to be, okay, so I am live. Turn down the volume there. So let's go share. And when you do this, you're going to see this weird message. Okay, check this out. Introducing a separate news feed for Helen Martin. Interact as your page within a dedicated space, just like your personal profile. Check that out. Now, have a look up here. This is the URL that you want to go to remember, and I have it enlarged for you in a second, so hold that thought. But if you want to write it down now, facebook.com/ the URL of your page, which is not if someone was going to search you in the search bar, it's not the name of your page, it's the URL of your page. So, for example, there are, you can see that, yep, there are 1 million Helen Martin pages, probably. A slight exaggeration. So there would be a lot of people that have got Facebook pages called Helen Martin. But my URL for my business page is Helen Martin Online. I couldn't get Helen Martin because I'm up there with the Smiths and the Browns, and it's a common name, so somebody had already had it. So we can have different page names the same as others, but we only ever have one URL name on Facebook. So you need to know what that is. Okay, so it's not facebook.com/ Helen Martin / news _feed. It's my URL. So facebook.com/ Helen Martin Online / news _feed. When you put that in, it's going to take you to a dedicated news feed for your business page. Okay, so it's telling me that you'll get this same kind of message. So I'll just click next. So follow, choose who you keep up with. See more useful content by following pages and public figures that are relevant to you. So it'll take you through this little navigation. Find inspiration from other pages and public figures. But when you do this here, you are interacting from your business page, not your personal profile. Okay, do you get that? We'll show you posts and updates from related pages and public figures to inspire you with ideas for your own page. Cool. Okay, so can I go to newsfeed? Okay, so this is going to bring up stuff from my own groups. So this is a dedicated news feed. Oh, I didn't see that. I'll go back to that. So, okay, so Sean Cannell has come up. He does YouTube training. So I follow him. So if I commented here now and said, do you feel stuck, alone and lost with your YouTube channel? I felt that a lot when I first started on YouTube, but you don't have to feel that way. Here's what's waiting for you, 3 blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm just going to go and put, sounds awesome, Sean, post. So that is from my business page. Okay, so if somebody sees that and they go, who's Helen Martin? and they click on this, it's not Helen Martin from my personal profile, it's Helen Martin as my business page. So I can draw more people to me and my business page by going and scrolling through. It's going to put, Facebook's going to work the algorithm and put in front of me things that they think are relevant to me, people that I follow, things like that. And I can go and interact here, but it's specifically going to be from my business page. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Now, here's the links I want to show you. Okay, so take note of this. So the first one that I mentioned to you regarding the business manager, and before you go to the new version or you're first forced to the new version, so business.facebook.com/home/accounts ? Business _ ID equals, and then you will have your ID number for your business manager account. So that part is unique to you. Now, if you go and pretty much put all of that in on your computer, it should come up with the ID number for you now before you get forced to the new version 100%. And so just, you know, bookmark that, put it in your favorites, because you want to be easily be able to get to your business manager you know, when you're forced to the new version and you can't find it anywhere. Now, this is the one I just put up. So, you know, facebook.com / your URL name for your page. So if you don't know where to find that or what that is, let me, now I'm going to switch back to the classic. I'll just click no for now. Now, guys, when you are switching back, please fill out this information. Facebook is asking us if we're switching back because we're missing features. So if you are, then click yes. You know, identify what it is and give them reasons. Like we need to let know Facebook what's missing so they can fix it all. I'll just, to speed things up, I'll just click no here. So if I go to my business page on the old version, hang on, I just got to do something in the background here. So are you back to me? Okay, just bear with me for a second. So do you think you'll use that news feed from your business page? Would you like the opportunity to just have a dedicated news feed just for your business page? What are your thoughts around that? I think it's actually pretty cool, especially those for you growing organically. If you've got a business page and you want to network from your business page, you know, I mean, it's obvious if you've got a business page that's called Marketing Strategies with Helen Martin, that's going to stick out like a sore thumb that it's a business page. Okay, so let me share again. Where am I? So just covering this in case you got no idea. So this is my page on the old version, and I'll switch to the new version and see if it's still there. So this is, so you can see my page name there is Helen Martin underneath my profile picture, but this is the name that you need to put in that URL bar, whatever's underneath here. Okay, if I go to the About section on my page, just let that load for a second. Trying to do too many things at once. Sharing via StreamYard. Okay, so sorry, I shouldn't say URL, it's the username, to clarify, username. I've been saying URL. It is the username. So you got your page name, but then you've also got your username. So it's the username you need to put in that URL, not the actual name of your page. Okay. So let's. Oh no, that I'm in the wrong spot there. Okay, that's okay. I'll go back there. Stop sharing. Hang on, I'm just trying something, guys. I think you've got me back. I want to see on the new version of Facebook, where's the new version gone? Whether that username is still sitting there in the new version. Can any of you guys tell me if you got that open? So I know you're looking at me at the moment. I'm just doing something in the background. I just want to check for you guys whether our username is visible. It's just being too slow now. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Come on, catch up with me. Whether the username is as visible as it is on the old version. Switch to new Facebook. And go to my page. Just to help you navigate that link. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay, so you don't need to navigate back. Let me have a look. Let me show you on the new version. It's right in front of you. So if we go to the new version, it's right under my name. Okay, so what you're looking for is just that one there. That's your username of your page, and that's the one that there is only ever one of. There will never, ever be another username, Helen Martin Online on Facebook. There's only ever the one. So that's the one that you need to plug into. Oops, that's the traffic webinar I'm about to do. That's the one you need to plug in on that second one. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. Was that helpful, guys? Just checking in with you. Okay. Andrew, I prefer the classic, but we need to adjust. Have you noticed that Facebook Live setup has changed? Well, I use StreamYard, so I'm not trying to navigate from Facebook directly. It's one of the beautiful things of using a third-party software is you don't get caught up with changes like that. So no, it hasn't been really relevant to me, Janice, because I use StreamYard. Absolutely, Crystal. Wherever here is, I need to write a book. Hey, Laurie, how are you going? How's the move going? I will do that today. Thanks so much. Morning, Faye. How are you? This new version seems fantastic, I guess, interacting on your newsfeed via business page. Yeah, I think that's a good one. No worries, Crystal. I've seen that. Sounds like a great option, being able to chat from others from your business page. Oh, good, Heather. Okay. Oh, my goodness, yes, the newsfeed to organic reach. Okay. So Christine thinks it's great. Nicole, yes, I love that. It's a great idea from Facebook user. So that's just someone in the group that I can't see. If you just give StreamYard permission for me to see you, then I'll see your name. Hey, Chantel, good to see you on. How do you find your URL? So that's what I just showed you, which I was actually really referring to the username, not the URL, which we've just gone through. So you probably asked that a little while ago. The newsfeed for business page sounds interesting and very useful. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's under the page name as well. I think it's more visible. It is now in the center next to your picture. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yes, great info. As soon as we're off, I'm going to see if I can get it. Okay, cool. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I got 5 minutes to host a webinar. So I hope that's useful to you. Still turn up tomorrow at my normal time, where I will show you some things to do with groups. If you're navigating groups, you've got your own group, you're in a group, you might start a group one day. All of the above, it would be useful for you to, just catch what I'm going to talk about tomorrow as well. So thanks again for those of you that are joining me live, because I am so much earlier than I normally am, and I'll see you guys normal time tomorrow. Okay, have an awesome rest of the day, whatever part of the day it is for you. Catch ya. Bye.